Well, look at that. I am live. They have reinstated me. Well, how lovely. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fireside Chat here at Mojo Lifestyle, Unlocking the Real You. And of course, I'm Tony Taylor. Did you miss me? Oh, deep breath. Yes, I'm not sure why it was taken away. I'm not even sure how it came back on, but it did, and that's awesome. So I can share with you some of the things that have been going on. And it has been quite a journey, to say the least, would be an understatement. And I don't know about all of you, but I feel really, really good, but at the same time, quite drained. And I kind of would compare it to giving birth. So, you feel good, things are good, you've got this beautiful essence within you that you're about to birth out into the world, but it is quite a process to do it. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now, is that I feel really good, but there's a lot of pressure and when I say pressure, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that there's a lot of energy around all the shifting that's happening, which is fabulous, by the way. But I want to speak upon something that is very interesting, because it's very difficult for some people when I was noticing today, somebody, or not today, rather, this past week, how is it that some people are very motivated to take action towards their visions or towards their goals or dreams, while others just kind of sit and pontificate over and over and over again. So obviously the title of my video was, what's the one thing holding you back from, taking that step towards your vision or your dream or your goals? Like, what is actually holding you back? And why don't motivational and inspirational quotes work? Well, they're wonderful. They make us feel good, but are they actually getting you up and going? In some cases, yeah, sometimes they do. You take that first step and say, yeah, this time I'm going to do it. But then right after that first step is not so much. So here's the dealio. You don't need motivation when you're taking inspired action. There's no motivation needed, and no amount of quotes is going to get your little butt up and going. Inspired action comes from the depth within yourself, your self essence, that is so driven and so passionate about something. They used to talk about this. They would say this in a lot of different companies. They would, if you were looking to do like a little bit of a side business, or you were looking to build a business of any kind, and you had a dream, it's like this thing that just scratches and itches at you, and nothing's going to stop you from it. There's no block or obstacle that's going to stop you, because it is so deep in your cellular beingness that you just get up and do, because you're inspired to do it. So I don't know what that is for you. And you know what? And it's not about life purpose or destiny or anything like that. It's like, what lights you up? I mean, what for you, if you look in your life, what for you takes zero effort? I mean, seriously, what for you takes zero effort? Well, the things that take zero effort are the things that make you feel good, the things that light you up, the things you're passionate about, the things that give you joy and make you smile and giggle and dance and be happy. And that's what it takes. And it just means getting a little clarity around it. And, the other thing that it takes is doing some steps to help you get that clarity, or to help you get into that vibe towards what it is that lights you up. So one of the things, of course, as you know, I talk about all the time, is that I always talk about gratitude. And when you start raising your vibration and really being aware of what brings you joy, even in the simplest things, or you just give gratitude and thanks for things that we have taken for granted, everything can shift in a holy instant. And I've talked about that too. But one of the exercises that I've done and I've shared with my community, my Noble Goldman community, is that to change your subconscious, which we know is 95% of what really directs the bus, so to speak, your life, we have been ingrained and indoctrinated with so much programming that we don't even realize that we're not even making our own conscious decisions. So when you raise your level of consciousness, you will also raise your lifestyle and all the things that really light you up. And you will get clarity, I promise you. And one of the things that was interesting, because I was going to share with you my magnet, what I call my magnetic magnifying of miracles. Basically, you know what, people talk about the law of attraction. It's so much more beyond that, because they didn't really give you all the juicy bits. They kind of left out a couple of little pieces. So I'm going to give you the 6 steps that I have been involved with before. And it was funny because I wasn't sure if I was going to share it with you, but this is the card that showed up. How about that? Treasure Island. I said, and once again, nothing is a coincidence. So the 6 steps are, number 1 is that you really want to get clear and set an intention. So you really want to have a clear intent. And I did this with our house because I realized when we were trying to sell our house in Oregon that I was actually wrapping it with a very heavy vibe. I used to keep saying, oh, it's just such an anchor. I wish it would just go away. Well, guess what? Kind of hard to get rid of something when it's an anchor. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really flip that in my brain. So we want to get really clear with what your attention is. So really focus on what you would really like to have happen. So what I did is I really visualized the outcome that I wanted with our house, which was the big sold sign on it. And it was all clean and empty. And I saw the family moving in. And then I also saw them, I saw how we got the check, and it was just clear passage all the way in every aspect. So I really set the intention of flipping that vibration of it being a really joyful experience for another family, just as much as it was when we first bought it. And then the next step you want to do is you want to connect to source. You want to connect to your source. So ask for guidance and support and be ready to receive it. Okay. Ask for guidance and support and get ready to receive it. This is super important. Expect answers to arrive. I'll read this out to you. From unexpected places. You just never know. Trust me. You never know where it's coming from. And a higher power to support your highest good. And step three, clear obstacles. Ask for all things past, present, and future that may block your highest good to be released or removed. That is really important. A lot of times we don't ask for that. And I think that is a really important part of the process. Step 4, watch for signs. I see signs all the time. I see a lot of signs all the time, especially with the clock. The clock, we're always seeing numbers, and at least we are in our house. And also nature, a lot of beautiful things in nature start to show up, and that has a lot to do with it. So just pay attention to that, because the numbers are really, really powerful. And I did do a post about showing some numbers and what they all mean, like, the sequencing and stuff like that. And of course, step 5, express gratitude. And when you express gratitude, for the support you've received and for the completion of your goal. So it's not something that you're just asking for. You've actually seen it completed and it's come to fruition, kids. So once you do that, then you bask in the completion of that goal, and you bask in the joy of that completion and in receiving it and receiving the manifestation. All right. And then number 6, step 6, close with intent. All right. Intentionally end the session and let go of all the requests and that you've made, knowing that the solutions are on their way. So that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. And I will read you, last but not least, how appropriate Treasure Island, what came up for Treasure Island and what that means. Again, nothing is a coincidence. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as it is from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. The oracle's message: you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You've had uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasures shared multiplies like magnets, like magic. So, just as I had explained, this is magnification of miracles, if you want to look at it that way. Up in the mojo, getting it unlocked and activated, because that's what our power source is all about, that life force energy within you. And this is how things become into reality, because we send them off into the quantum field, and we've blessed it, we've thanked it, and we stay open to all the opportunities that come back our way. So there you have it. I hope you have a glorious Sunday, a beautiful long weekend wherever you may be, because it is long weekend here in Canada. And I'm sending you much light and love. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of this journey. There is oh so much more that is coming. So thank you so much for linking arms and linking hearts. And if you'd like to learn more and check out the community that I'm involved with all the masterminds, you are more than welcome. Please reach out. Namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful day.